Dusty trails of regret. Silas rode the high lonesome, his leather skin the color of trail dust and old wood smoke. His horse, named Rust, moved slowly like they were dragging an anchor through the arid plains. The sun, a brass badge pinned high in the sky, was brutal. Silas felt hollowed out, his spirit dry as a forgotten canteen. He was past the point of being just worn out. He was rawhide stretched too tight. Regret, he mused, wasn't a quick bullet. It was 1,000 slow pebbles added to a heavy saddlebag you couldn't ever set down. Every choice he'd burn his brand into, every road he didn't take, felt like a fresh sting. He'd spent his life chasing the horizon of a promise, only to find the promise was just more dust. He knew he'd drawn the wrong card years ago, and now the deck was permanently stacked against him. Then a speck. Far off, where the desert ate the mountains, another rider was coming up. Silas paused, drawing rein. It wasn't often you ran into a live specimen out here, unless they were lost or crazy. As the rider drew closer, moving with a familiar rhythm of a man who knew the trail, Silas's gut gave a sudden, cold twist. He knew that slouch, the hat brim, even after all these years. "While be hornswoggled," Silas muttered, the words thick with disuse. He waited until the other man was close enough that the trail dust settled between them. "Jasper, by the sweet honey and the moon, is that you? Seems like a long time between drinks. Oh, pard." Jasper smiled, a cracked piece of leather pasted onto a tired face. Jasper dismounted slowly, favoring his left knee, a remnant of a bronc-busting attempt back when they were both young and green broke. "Silas, you look like you wrestled a cyclone and lost. Friend, I thought you were riding tall in the saddle, wearing those golden spurs we dreamed up in '75. Jasper's voice was rough, like gravel rattling in a barrel. "Dreams," Silas scoffed, swinging down to stand opposite his friend. "Dreams are just road apples that shine when you're looking at 'em backwards. What trail you riding now, Jasper? Last I heard, you were set to marry Miss Callie and run that spread down by the Red River." Jasper's face clouded over, dark as a thunderhead. "Callie," Jasper sighed, kicking a loose stone. "That was before I took the bitter medicine. Silas, she tired of waiting on a man who never learned to draw a straight line, and honestly, can't blame her. I sold off everything but this nag to pay debts. Seems like I rode right past a good life and into a canyon of no return." Silas looked away, feeling the familiar, heavy weight of his own grand failure. The reason he'd run so far the stars looked different. He'd done worse than just draw the wrong card. He'd folded when he should have stood pat. Both men had built their lives on sand, and now the wind was blowing cold. The trail ahead looked exactly like the trail behind, long and unforgiving. "Well, Silas," Jasper said, pushing himself up stiffly, "it's been a good thing to talk, but I gotta catch a train before the sun goes down and leaves me in the dark. Don't you become a permanent fixture out here in the sun." They exchanged a brief, weary handshake, a promise neither could keep flickering in the dust. Silas watched his old friend ride until he was just a shimmer in the distance. He had thought he rode alone, but seeing Jasper reminded him. Everyone out here was shackled by the lariat of the past. Mounting rust, Silas turned his face back into the wind. The dust he carried wasn't just the trails. It was the ashes of every road he hadn't dared to turn down. And that dusty trail of regret kept on riding.